Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a general reading. I don't know what's going to come up here. I don't feel like today's reading is going to be a love reading. Now, I will say this. I haven't pulled you guys' cards out yet, but as I was getting a certain deck out, a specific card shot right out, and it was this abandoned card. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. I feel like those of you who are drawn to this video, maybe you were drawn to the thumbnail, maybe you were drawn to the title. I feel like those of you who came here today, there's deep abandonment wounds and issues coming to the surface for you guys. And I'm actually hearing from Spirit Team that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So if all of these feelings and emotions are coming up for you guys right now and it feels really hard, like I'm getting, Spirit is actually showing me the Tower card in my clairvoyance. It can feel like things are crumbling down and crashing down. A lot of you guys are having major realizations, major aha moments about things that aren't completely true for you anymore, or maybe they weren't completely true for you to begin with, but that's because you weren't completely in your authenticity at the time. Now that can go for some of you, not all of you. So just take that as it resonates. So I do feel drawn here. Okay, I'm going to go to this deck. Yeah, I'm hearing abandonment wounds and abandonment issues are coming to the surface for you guys. But Spirit is showing me a rainbow. Actually, they're showing me a rainbow. So this is kind of what they're saying about there being a light at the end of the tunnel. It's kind of like no rain, no rainbows. This isn't something that's permanent. This isn't something you're going to be going through for a long time. Actually, right now, you're going through a big transformation. You're going through big healing, like on a cellular level, okay? Like you guys, like your DNA is changing, like your spirit guides and your angels are really working with you on a cellular level. And you're clearing lifetimes of karma and karma passed down from generations in your bloodline. The gazelle, okay. I kind of want to read this to you. Now, I do feel like some of you guys could struggle with anxiety or like nervousness, which is interesting. And like I said, take what resonates. That doesn't have to go for all of you. Okay, let me see this gazelle card. I rarely get this card out, so I'm not too familiar with the energy of the gazelle. Heightened awareness and ability, vulnerable. So just reading that top line, I'm getting another download for you guys. You guys are going through a tower time of your life where it kind of seems like the rug's being pulled out from under you. It's almost like, and this isn't something I'm picking up that is gonna happen. Like, I feel like you're already going through it. I feel like you're already in the energy. So I'm not saying prepare for a tower moment or anything like that. Now, I do feel like with these tower moments happening right now, you know, it could feel like, you know, like life is kind of crumbling down, like, but it's heightening your awareness. Like, you're seeing things in a new light. And the thing is with the Tower card, which is the energy that I'm getting, is that it's not forever. Like, it's only for a period of time. So just know that there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel if things feel really hard right now. Okay, no rain, no rainbows. There's going to be a rainbow coming out. I just want you to know that it's not going to be all darkness and like, forever, okay? But it is bringing you guys a new shift and perspective and a new heightened awareness that you weren't able to see before. Now I am getting that it is really important for you guys to be listening right now. Spirit is showing me an ear, like an ear and my clairvoyance. So like really deeply listening, listening to your inner guidance, your inner compass, right? And you're really going to have to like get quiet and tune in deeply to feel what that feels like for you. And it's not going to be all loud and like in the front. It's going to be very quiet. It's going to be very intuitive. You're really going to have to pay attention. It's going to be subtle. And so Spirit wants you to pay attention to your inner callings. And I'm going to tell you this right now, it's not going to make logical sense. As much as you try to rationalize it in your head, as much as you try to come up with reason or like, why do I feel called to do this? Or why do I feel called to go here? It's not like, you can try to make sense of it as much as you want, but it's not going to make logical sense. It's going to feel like a pull. It's going to feel like a calling. Some of you guys who are drawn to this reading could actually be clairaudient. I'm actually getting some of you guys could be clairvoyant as well. And I am getting that, for those of you who are clairaudient and like you don't know it, it's gonna sound like an inner voice, but it's not. Now, everyone's gifts are differently, but for the most part, how I'm going to explain it for you is it often sounds like your own inner voice. So you may think that you're talking in your head, but you're actually not thinking it. It's actually coming through from universe, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, whatever you resonate with. And they want you to listen to, they just want you to listen. They want you to listen. Little download for you guys. Okay, back to the gazelle. The gazelle represents supreme grace with every move. This awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hypervigilant. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. So when in balance, graceful, perceptive, artistic. And when out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, racing mind. To bring into balance, yin yoga, a cozy home, good food. So those of you who are drawn to this reading, you could have, you could have become hyper vigilant as like you could have developed that like in your surroundings because like as a safety like protective mechanism that you picked up from childhood. Like maybe you really had to be hyper vigilant because those who raised you or cared for you like weren't you know, you didn't feel safe growing up, so you had to kind of protect yourself in some way, and so you became hyper vigilant, really aware of your surroundings as a as like a protective thing, like a safety thing. So I am getting that for some of you. Okay, let me see what else we have here. I feel like some of you guys like are healing things from childhood. Like this feels like a inner child healing pile or group. I'm not doing a pick a card. I'm used to like I'm kind of used to doing pick a cards and calling each reading piles, but this is just a reading. Okay, angels and guides. What else does this group need to know? Pioneer. Okay. So something Spirit wants you to know is that you're meant to break out of this, actually. You know, that hyper vigilant, being hyper aware of like everything that's going on around you so that you can, you know, you can escape or like you can protect yourself in some way. I'm hearing like you're meant to like how it's like I understand what they're saying. I'm just trying to articulate it to you guys like in a way that's like 3D that you can understand. So what I'm getting is actually you're supposed to like be the way shower out of this. Like it's almost like you're a light, like a beacon of light, and you're supposed to be the first one who leads the way out of this darkness, out of these wounds. It's like you're the light in the darkness, and like you're supposed to be the first one. You know, maybe you have people behind you who are going through similar things or who have been through what you've been through. You're supposed to be the one who leads the way out of this darkness. And by doing that, it's like you're a pioneer. And guess what? You're not like what you're doing or what you're called to be doing. No one has ever done it before. No one. This could be like no one in your family has ever done things the way like this before. No one in your group, or just like actually like no one. Pioneers, like they're the first ones to do things that have never done it. So it's scary, right? It's scary. But what I'm hearing is like you're the way shower. You are the way shower. They're making me feel like you're a light, and I'm actually getting chills as I am sharing this with you. And whenever I get chills, you know, Spirit is giving me chills as confirmation, like I'm getting it right, and like pay attention, right? Okay, so I'm gonna draw another one of these because I'm drawn to. Servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. I'm not really getting the shadow attributes. I'm getting more of the light attributes. And what I'm getting this is like you kind of up-leveling to a place of being of service. Serving like, but it doesn't feel like it feels like it doesn't feel like you're doing it out of obligation or like you have to do it. It feels like you're being of service with an open, loving heart. Let me see if I can just get more in this book here. Engages aspects of the psyche that call us to make ourselves available to others for the benefit and enhancement of their lives. I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is what you're stepping into. And it's almost like these tower moments, have kind of made you who you are, into stepping into this new you. Like, it's almost like you're going to become more available to others, right? Like you're being of service, and like people are going to love having you around. May include spiritual service to the divine or other people. So I feel like this was like, this could have been a past energy for some of you. Now, only take this as it resonates. I don't feel like this is for all of you, but it says here, indentured servant sees oneself bound by conditions of service, not of one's choosing because of an inability to buy one's freedom or symbolically come into one's own power. So that's kind of like what I was saying, like maybe you had to do things out of obligation. Like it's almost like, okay, now take this as it applies. Like it's like going to work and like, okay, I have to work. Right? It's like you were in a place of like you have to work or you have to make money, you have to support yourself. And now it's like you go to work and like you're being of service, and there's depth to it, there's fulfillment to it, there's it's like it feels like service. There's more meaning to it, right? Than just like showing up and kind of feeling almost like apathy in a way. I hope I'm using the right word for that. The best way I could describe it, but it's like just more fulfillment and more meaning into what you're doing. Okay, so I am going to get one more card for you guys. I feel like, you guys are going to be stepping out of this with more passion and determination and like more of a zest for life. Like maybe your day-to-days were kind of like blah, right? Like I feel like you're going to have a lot more passion. 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is what you guys are stepping into. Like you guys are healing these abandonment wounds from childhood, and you're building a life for yourselves that is deeply meaningful, fulfilling, spiritual, like in all areas of your life, especially your relationships. And for those of you who have families, this is like the ultimate wish fulfillment card. I feel like this is what you guys are manifesting, and I feel like you guys are on your way to manifesting this. A deeply meaningful, fulfilling, and spiritual life that has so much depth and joy and contentment. It's such a beautiful energy. This is what you guys are stepping into. Wow. Alrighty. So that is what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you resonate with these messages, or if you like this video, please leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate the energy exchange. But yeah, I'm like, Spirit is telling me in my ear, these abandonment wounds are coming to the surface in order to be acknowledged and healed. Spirit is saying like they're these aren't coming up right now, so you can just slap a band-aid on it. They're literally showing me a band-aid. Like, you cannot do that anymore. Like, it's like you're seeing things, you're seeing the truth, you're seeing things clearly, so that you can have this new awareness to build this life that is built off of truth and authenticity and joy and fulfillment and spirituality. Yeah, really beautiful energy. Thanks for watching. Bye.